Personal space, Judy? What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. Last time, we managed to get every single character unlocked in order to bring them over to the League Club. We got done with 9 out of the 10 required people in order to do the last final battle against the strongest opponent that Blueberry Academy has to offer. In this episode, we are going to go and do just that, and presumably finish the game. Now, I've already gone ahead and gotten the second Gita event, so I'm just going to go ahead and show that just right now before we do anything else. Oh, Gita's talking to Drayton?
I am pleased to meet you properly. Drayton, progeny of a long line of dragon-type users, if I'm not mistaken.
Hang on, pretty sure I never mentioned that to you.
I beg your pardon. But I am curious, what do you see yourself doing in the future, Drayton?
I doubt I'm the guy you want to ask about future stuff. All I really care about is enjoying the here and now. So if you're scouting out new league members, you may want to bark up another tree.
You see through my intentions, apparently. I suppose your free-spirited nature is part of what makes you so strong.
And then he's gone. Just like Drayton.
Good day to you, Champion Destro. I was just musing about potentially recruiting new talent.
Yes, I saw you.
I would very much appreciate your input. Could you perhaps recommend a trainer from Blueberry Academy whose talent you felt to be noteworthy?
Oh, geez. Well, definitely not Drayton. Kieran, Carmine, Crispin, Amorous, or Lacey. I mean, really most anyone else in the BB League? Drayton, obviously, no. But honestly, I'd give Carmine a shot.
Ah, yes, Carmine. She was part of the expedition to the other depths, wasn't she? She has also accompanied Miss Briar on other extracurricular excursions. Such experience is of great value. And she has strong ties to you. We may be able to convince her to move to Paldea. I had gathered information using my own sources, of course. But your input is much appreciated, Champion Destro. It was most informative.
No problem, Gita. Now to go and grind more BP. So that was the second Gita event, and mostly done that way I could just very easily... What were those? Where are the eyes on that Pyroar? Like it didn't have any pupils or something. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, I went ahead and did that ahead of time just because trying to get them to despawn is a little bit finicky, so that was a few days ago that I recorded that. But presumably the League Club room should now be empty. And in that case, yep, I don't see Gita here. Perfect. So now we can go ahead and call her up for a third time. Because I really didn't want to have to grind out more BP than I really needed to.
If I may, Champion Destro, I can't help but notice that you seem to often be here at Blueberry Academy in recent days. Please forgive me if I'm being paranoid, but you are not considering moving here to Unova from Paldea, are you?
I mean, to be fair, Gen 5 are my favorite Pokemon games. But no, of course not, La Primera. I'm staying in Paldea.
That is a relief to hear. I hope you'll continue to be an inspiration to the people of our region. You are a guiding light that shines upon all of Paldea, after all. I have a proposition for you, Champion Destro. I want to demonstrate to you just how much I depend on your presence. Perhaps a Pokemon trade between the two of us would help.
Sure.
I will be trading a Glimlet I caught in Area Zero. I hope through this trade you can somehow show me what you truly feel.
Okay. What could we possibly give to Gita? I mean, a rock Pokemon for a rock Pokemon, maybe? What else could we possibly give that wouldn't really be all too much? We could give her a hack. Nah, we can't give her a hack Pokemon just because they're shiny, so you can't get rid of them that way. Which is a bit unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Let's see. What could we possibly exchange? Maybe an Ursaring? I mean, that was we got from a Wonder Trade. Is there anything else that we really... I mean, we do have just a few different types of Minior. What's our other Minior? Yeah, we'll go ahead and give her this green Minior. A Minior for a Glimmet. Alright, and now we have a Glimmet.
Thank you for trading with me. I am very curious to see how you raise this Minior of yours.
Alright, and with that... I think now we can finally take on the secret boss of Blueberry Academy. Hello? This is Saffron. You have my thanks for inviting so many talented people to Blueberry Academy. I think you've earned yourself a special gift. Let's see. How about the right to challenge the Academy's secret boss to a battle? Swing by the Academy entrance, why don't you? They'll be waiting for you there. Anyway, talk to you later. Immediately going. Interesting. We're also just going straight into it? Oh, geez. Well, I'm glad I already had my Pokemon set up. Huh? Well, hello, Destro. What are you doing here? Waiting for someone? Yeah. I was told that there was a secret boss that would be here. Ha 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 ha! I gotcha. Well, spoiler alert, as it turns out, Saffron was me this whole time. Somehow I thought so. You really breathed life into this academy, Destro. The clubs, the students, you name it. Everyone's having the most fulfilling school life ever. As director, I am sincerely grateful. I take my hat off to you. But you see, I'm not just the director of Blueberry Academy. As the strongest trainer here, I'm also the secret boss of this fine institution. The BB League champion is what you'd call the main boss. But it's more fun if there's a secret boss that's stronger, isn't it? I think you and I can have a real blast of a battle. No time to waste. Let's get this started. I'm not gonna hold back, okay? Try to hang in there. Alright. The strongest opponent in the game. Cyrano. Cyrano starts... Oh! I should have figured it would be a double battle. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. Probably because the other battles here... Zebstrika has an air balloon? Oh, okay. This is going to be very interesting. Okay, Mandibuzz and Zebstrika. Okay. Let's go ahead and use Play Rough on Mandibuzz. And then let's go ahead and just put up a Dragon Dance. Ooh, okay. Not the greatest. That Zebstrika is going to be a little bit of a problem. And what does Mandibuzz do? Mandibuzz uses Toxic. Both going after Jehudi, though. Okay, well, that at least gives Von Karma a chance to set up. So that's honestly really good. Let's go ahead. I'm wondering what exactly would be better. Stab, Night Slash, or super effective Play Rough? I think Play Rough might be the call. I could try to go after Zebstrika. Let's go after Zebstrika. And then use a Dragon Claw on it as well. Oh, that was a good call. That was a real good call. Oh, God. Wait, I'm confused. Isn't Mandibuzz just a flying type anyway? Okay, well, that lowers my speed. So now, unfortunately, my speed's back to normal. Oh, one shot. Nice. Unfortunately, that means I'm forced to miss. A little bit unfortunate, but oh well. So at least Dragon Dance negated that speed lower. Next is a Samurott. Okay, a standard Samurott that is a little bit unfortunate. Just because of my speed being lowered. But let's go ahead and try a Dragon Claw on Mandibuzz. Ooh! I knew Mandibuzz was tanky, but yeah. A Citrus Berry. But Jehudi's still faster! Hey! Look at that! Alright, taking out that Samurott before it can do anything. And Tailwind. Man, Cyrano really is trying to just have high speed. Jehudi's not going to last much longer anyway, though. Next is Emboar. Ooh, does he have all of the Unova starters? Which means he should have a Superior then. And then his Ace. Okay, let's assume Mandibuzz... Well, I'm not entirely sure what Mandibuzz would do. Let's try Play Rough on Emboar. And a Dragon Claw on Emboar. Called it. If it was going to use Protect once, it was likely going to do it again. Okay, well, there goes Jehudi. Alright, that's fine. That's honestly fine. That's only my first Pokemon that I lost. Ooh, and it has a Life Orb, too. Alright. Doing fantastic. Okay, can bring out Ephraim. Let's hold off on Ephraim for a bit. Let's bring out Hunter. So is this next Pokemon superior? Gothitelle! Okay, not quite what I was expecting, but I might be able to do something about that. Shadow Punch on Gothitelle. And then let's just use a Dragon Claw on Mandibuzz. Okay. Ooh. Well, thankfully these two are physical attackers. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, and down goes Mandibuzz. So that just leaves his final two Pokemon. Gothitelle and his ace. You're better than I thought. This is starting to get interesting. His ace is superior. Okay, I was wondering if he would actually send it out. But yeah, he does. Alright, let's poison... Right, I can only use Shadow Punch because Choice Band. Alright, Shadow Punch on Gothitelle. And let's go just for a Dragon Claw. Far be it from me to disappoint our audience. I think I'll try something fun. And the superior becomes Rock. Okay. Interesting. Leaf Storm as well. Yeah. Ooh, that's bad. Oh. Well, that... Oh, wait. Does he have, like, a Chesto Berry or something? To just automatically wake her up? He has a Chesto Berry. Yep. I should have seen that coming. Oh, well. Ooh. Leftovers? Leftovers. I mean, I was planning on just going with... Oh, right. Tailwind. That's why they're all faster than me. Forgot about that. We'll do that, and then... You know what? Just Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw seems to work just fine. Was going to use Close Combat since fighting's super effective against Rock, but I don't think that's really necessary. And he really just doesn't want to attack Von Karma. Alright, suit yourself. Battle is mine. You really are even better than I thought. Wow. You're good, Destro. It's been a few decades since my last defeat. Hold on, though. The BB League champion just defeated the secret boss. Which means... that makes you the... Blueberry King? I do fancy that name. I dig it. We'll decide on a proper title later. For now, let me offer you my congratulations. I think you deserve a special reward for defeating the secret boss. Yay, money. This is such a splendid occasion, though. I feel like I should give you something more. Oh, I know. How about we trade Pokemon? Really? I'll trade my Blitzel. What do you say? A Blitzel? Alright, sure. Any Pokemon from you is more than welcome to come with me. Okay, a Blitzel. What should we do in exchange for that? What should we exchange? Blossom? Yeah, we'll go with this Terra Rock Blossom. Blossom for a Blitzel. Is it me or is that a shiny Blitzel? A Blossom. Yeah, I like it. Thanks so much. The Blitzel I gave you is rather special. It is a shiny Blitzel! I thought that the coloring in its eyes seemed weird. It's like, that doesn't look like a regular Blitzel. Its coloring's pretty rare, so take good care of it. Well, I'll see you around. Interesting! Your final reward is a shiny Blitzel. No, not the bag, the box. Yeah, a shiny Blitzel. Very interesting. Charge, Shockwave, Thunderwave, and Flame Charge. It is only level 20, though. Honestly, though, not bad. Best in speed, special defense, and HP, and pretty good in all the others. I think attack probably would have been better than special defense, but it's still pretty good, especially since it's a shiny. And it is actually a legit shiny because, I mean, it's a trade Pokemon that you get from here, so honestly, not too bad. And another shiny Pokemon to add to the collection. Alright, but with that, we are done with pretty much everything. We're gonna have him check our Pokedex. 202 species of Pokemon. Well, you really got a knack for this. So if you come this far already, you might as well go all the way and complete the dex. Don't think I really can. I mean, I am missing quite a few, like, you know, the ones that are exclusive to Violet. Not to mention all of the other starter Pokemon, plus all the other stuff that I'm missing. I think I'm good. I think for all intents and purposes, we are done. We managed to defeat the strongest enemy, I guess not really enemy, but the strongest trainer that the game has to offer. We've done all of the story beats. We've gotten done with everything that we really can here in the DLC. So, this has been Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet DLC. Which, honestly, I've really enjoyed my time playing the DLC. Scarlet and Violet really are just fantastic, albeit flawed games. There's definitely stuff that could have had more time in the oven. The worlds could have been a bit more fleshed out. There could have been more in terms of, like, mini quests, rather than just defeat X number of trainers in an area. Like, there definitely could have been a lot more stuff, but what we did end up getting was still a fantastic game. And honestly, like, I mean, also performance issues aside, that is another thing that kind of makes them a bit flawed. But, I mean, if you're playing this on a Switch 2, like, performance issues aren't really an issue. So, really, just having better optimization just immediately makes these just a lot more accessible titles. It makes them a lot better titles, since they actually run at a decent frame rate. Oh, it's a... I was wondering, it's like, what the heck is that? It's a deerling. So, honestly, like, there is so much good that I think that these games really do. It's just, they have very obvious faults. And that is a bit of a shame. But it is something that I think the Pokemon Company is taking a bit into consideration, considering just how long it's been since the release of the games, and how much they're taking their time not only with Legend ZA, but also with Gen 10. We haven't heard anything about the 10th generation of Pokemon, and I honestly think that's a good thing. Because the longer that they can spend just developing those games and making them into an enjoyable experience, the more that I think that there could be just a fantastic set of Pokemon games. Which, I mean, Pokemon has always kind of been on and off when it comes to the quality of their games. Like, really since the 5th generation. 5th gen was fantastic, but 6th gen had a lot of problems. It was way too easy, for one. Real easy to just over-level, and even if you weren't over-leveled, like, you can just very easily breeze through everything, considering that even as far as the Elite Four, they only have 4 Pokemon. So, not really too good of a set of games. But then you had Gen 7, which were pretty good, if a bit hand-holdy. Then Gen 8, which were, in my opinion, a train wreck. Gen 8 was not really that good. I made my grievances very much known about Sword and Shield. And they are just not good. Like, I've heard good things about, like, oh, well, the DLC is really great, but the main games were just so lackluster that I just could not bother getting those. And then you had a double whammy with how atrocious that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl went. And yeah, that just did not end well. But Gen 9, while rushed, it's still a fantastic product, I feel. They're flawed games, but if you can overcome or at the very least look past those flaws, it is a gem. And I really hope that ZA turns out to be way better, especially on the Switch 1. Please let it not be as laggy of a mess on the Switch 1. But at the very least, hopefully, we'll see a lot better performance-wise when it comes to Gen 10. But for now, this is it for Pokemon. And while it's been a lot of fun, all good things have to come to an end at some point. So, it's been quite the experience. But we all have to kind of floating there, aren't you? Never change, Scarlet. All good things must come to an end, though. So, I hope you've enjoyed this ride as much as I have. Even though it took a bit longer than I was really anticipating this going. It's still been a lot of fun. So, until next time, everyone. Take care.